Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Melissa Ann, and today I'm going through Shop My Stash number 2. I'm really liking the way that I do the Shop My Stashes, so I'm going to have a first video, which will be this one, where I go through all of the new products that I'm going to be trying. Then I'm going to try them out for about 2 to 3 weeks and really get a hold on what I think of these products and how I like them, how they perform, things like that. And then I'm going to come back and do a get ready with me and share all of my reviews while I do the get ready with me. So I do have one up from the first Shop My Stash like that. So if you want to check that out, I'll put a link right up here so you can watch that video. See what I thought of my first round of Shop My Stashes. So here we are with number 2. I do try not to put too many products in a Shop My Stash because I've got my project pan going on, I've got my everyday makeup drawer, and then I don't really want to add too many variables when I'm trying out new products because then you've got to figure out which product is doing what. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a powder that I'm adding to my Shop My Stash. This was just in my favorites of subscription boxes from 2018. If you want to check that out, I'll put a link up there as well. But this actually... this was the only powder that I got in 2018, and that's why it was in there, so I don't really know how well I like it or not. It is the Pretty Vulgar Setting, the Powder Room Matte About It Translucent Setting Powder. So that initial try, I liked it, but I want to use it a little more to see how well I really like it and how it compares to some other ones that I've used. So then for foundation, I got this... I got this little sample of the new Hourglass Liquid Vanish foundation. So this is what it looks like, and I think I can get probably a week of use out of that. It's supposed to be a seamless, beautiful finish foundation, so I'm excited to try it. And I'm going to be trying it out with some different primers. I have it in nude, which I'm pretty sure is going to be too dark for me. But that's all they had left of the samples to choose from, and for trial purposes, I don't really care if it matches or not. I'm not going to add anything to it to match my skin tone. I want to see how the foundation performs. So I know it's not going to match my skin tone, so I'll probably use this on days when I'm not filming or I'm just not going to match. And I'll let you know that's what I'm doing that day. But yeah, I want to see how this works out, you know? I've got 2 lashes that I'm putting in this Shop My Stash. I am still using these Ardell lashes and seeing how many uses I can get out of it. So these are going to stay in my Shop My Stash until they're used up. And then I'm adding in the Baddington Monroe 3D Silk Lashes. I got these, this is the box. I got these in a BoxyCharm box, and they look really pretty, and they're kind of expensive. Here's what they look like. And I've never used them. I tried to use them once, but it was like my first time using lashes, and they were too big for me at that point. But now I use all kinds of lashes, so I think I'm ready for it. So I'm going to be trying those out. Then I've got 2 mascaras. I am clearly going in no particular order. I've got the Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express and the Urban Decay Troublemaker mascara. So I have so many mascaras that I don't often use one consistently to get a good idea of what I think of it. So that's kind of the purpose of the Shop My Stash with mascaras, is just to use a couple more consistently throughout this time so I can know a little more what I think about them. I have added in the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. This is a mini size, and can you guys see? And just a little hint for you guys, the mini size per ounce is cheaper than the large size per ounce. Just so you know. I have put in the Juvia's Place, the Sahara Blush Palette. I don't know how much I'll use this one, but it is so pretty. I just want to use it a little bit more right now. And then I also found this blush that I didn't even realize I had. I used it today. It's actually very pigmented. So it is a Lorac blush in the color Soul. It's just a really pretty rosy cheek tone. So far, I'm thinking it's very pigmented. So I've added that to the Shop My Stash. I have the My Little Pony highlighter it's just the My Little Pony highlighter. It doesn't have a color to it. I have that on today as well, and I'm not really sure if I like that very much. It was going to be my only highlighter because I also have my one in my project pan, but since I'm not sure if I like that, I'm also adding in this highlighter. This is a Looksy Beauty highlighter in High Society, so I've added that one as well. I got that and it's beautiful. I just haven't used it a lot because I have so many highlighters. Needless to say, I'm really loving Shop My Stashes because I'm really getting to dig into products I own. I'm going to add this Cella eyebrow cream. So this, it just has a little eyebrow cream on one side and then it has a brush on the other side. I just want to use this and play with it some more to see what I really think of it. I have got the Collab Under Eye Concealer. This is in Light Peach, so it's supposed to be similar to the Boing Concealer. Totally forgot I owned it. Do you see how little is used in that? Like twice I've probably used it. And I probably got it a year ago. That's ridiculous. I found this lip spackle. Like I'm finding products I don't even remember that I have. So that's fun too. I have this lip spackle from Laura Geller. Have barely used that as well. It's supposed to be like a primer for your lip product and also to cancel out what your lip color is under there. So I'm going to be using that for the next couple weeks. I've got the Time Balm Spot Concealer. So this has tea tree oil in it. I forgot I had this too. So I've just been having like some random breakout patches lately, so I'm going to try using this for concealer on them. And then I just have one more product, and it is the Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette. So I got this a while ago, and I really haven't played with it at all, so I thought I would add it to my Shop My Stash. I thought this might be a good one to add in with my palette of the month as well. So that is everything for round 2 of Shop My Stash. You can see that I don't have a lot of different kinds of face products in terms of powder, primer, and foundation. And that's because that's what I'm really working on, to try different combinations out. With the primer, I'm going to be using the different foundations that I've been using, and then with the foundation, I'm going to be using it with different primers I've been using, and then just testing out this Pretty Vulgar powder as I use those different combinations. So that's why I don't have a lot of those products in it. I also think any more than 2 per category is going to be too many for me with my purpose of the Shop My Stash, which is, first of all, to find what I really think of products. So if it's only a couple weeks that I'm using them, I can't be using more than a couple. And also to give you guys a really good review. So I feel like I've got to use these products, you know, multiple times and in different ways to really have a good grasp on them and give you guys a good review of the products. So those are the products for this round of Shop My Stash. I almost forgot, I'm almost doing a product category collection for my Shop My Stashes as well. So last time I don't even remember. Oh, I did primers. Boy, did I find that I have a ton of primers. And I only did face primers. I've got a ton of eye primers too. So for this one, I'm going to do concealers and liquid foundation. So I'm only doing liquid products. I'm not going to do any of my powder foundations for this video. Those, I'll just do all my powders in a different video because that's a lot. And honestly, I'm looking at this and like, where did all these come from? To some people, it might not be a lot. To me, this is a lot of product, I think. The thought of trialing it all out is just a lot. It seems like a lot. Okay, I'm going to start with concealers. So I'm going to start with the concealers that are currently in use for me. And that is my Collab No Flaws Cream Concealer Corrector. This one's almost gone. I really like this concealer. I like to use it for my face, not for my under eyes. I think it would be too thick for the under eyes. And then I've got the Smashbox Studio Skin 24 Hour Wear. This is my absolute favorite under eye concealer, and I use it in Fair. I have got a Ulta Beauty Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. I really like this one as well. Not my favorite, but it's a great drugstore priced alternative for a concealer. And I have got the Smashbox Camera Ready BB Cream Eyes. This is in my project pan, and I have been using that for around my face as well because it's too thick and cakey for under eyes, I think. And I also have the Boing Brightening Concealer, absolute favorite under eye brightening concealer. I just talked about how I have the collab one. And then I also found this Boing. This is the like original Boing concealer. So this one's older. This is before they repackaged everything to be the Boing. So this has the pink brightening and it has got the concealer under it. So that'll go in a Shop My Stash very soon because I do want to get back to using that and see what I think of it. And then I didn't even realize I have got a, oh gosh, I hope this is not getting old. Probably just needs to be shaken up. I have a Naked Skin concealer. So, I like that one too. Definitely love the other ones better. But this is not a bad one to use. Obviously, I purchased one. Glad I found that. Glad I found that. So the next one is a foundation, but I'm actually using it as a concealer because it is too dewy and moisturizing for me to use as a foundation, and it's the Ulta Moisturizing Foundation Stick. I'm not really sure why I bought it when moisturizing is in the name. I guess I wanted to try it. I don't know. I like a lot of Ulta brand products, so I thought I might like that one, but I actually don't. Let me go ahead and tell you about the samples I have because these will all become a part of Shop My Stash. I think samples are a great way to see if you really like a product or not. So I have got the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Foundation. I have a Born This Way Too Faced foundation. I have two of the Big Easy Benefit foundation samples. And I have got Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow. I'm not sure. Yeah, foundation, I guess. Little foundation sample. I also have tons of just one-time use foundation samples. And I'm thinking maybe like one of the Shop My Stashes will just be like a sample Shop My Stash. So I'll just put all of my samples that I have into the 2 weeks that I'm using it and just kind of play with those things, I guess. So then I've got a couple other stick foundations. I have got the L'Oreal Infallible stick foundation. This one I just recently started trying out. This is like super sad. This is the Revolution stick foundation, which I've heard good things about, but this is brand new. This is rolled all the way to the top. Apparently my 3-year-old got a hold of this, so I am going to try to scrape out what I can to at least try it and see what I think about it. At least it was a cheaper foundation, right? Look on the bright side. Okay, I have got the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Cream Gel. That will go into the summer months. I'm not going to be using that right now. I have the Dermacol Makeup Cover. This is a really full coverage one, so I'm going to try mixing this in with other foundations and using this as a concealer as well, and just trying this out some different ways. So I have a Tarte Hybrid Gel Foundation. I used to use this quite a bit last winter. I don't really know what my thoughts are. You can tell that I have got a good chunk out of there. This one goes a long way. So I'm going to be using that one again too. Then I have two that I don't have open yet. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-hour wear hydrating foundation. I used to use this. I actually had repurchased this. I think I've used up 2 or 3 bottles of this. This one was a free diamond reward during 2018, so I do have a full bottle, but this will not be getting open until something else has been used up. I just recently bought the Superstay Full Coverage 24-hour wear foundation from Maybelline because I just really wanted to give this a try. So I haven't opened that one either. Now I'm going to go into all the ones that I'm currently using as I'm trying with different primers. These are all of my ones that I have opened that I have a good handle on what I think about them already. The Dermablend Smooth Camo Medium Coverage Foundation, not my favorite. The L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte and Pro Glow. This is my absolute favorite foundation ever, ever, ever. Ever? This is my fourth. This is my third. Maybe this is my 3rd bottle and then my 4th one is in backup, or this is my 4th bottle. And this is my first one of the Pro Glow. Not really sure what I think about this one yet. It may be too dewy for my skin. I'm trying to do this whole like a little more dewy kind of stuff that everyone's going toward, but I just feel like my skin looks oily when I do that. I can't get that good balance of dewy but not oily. So I'm not there yet. I think if I were to go, I think from what I have, probably this matte Fit Me Matte and Poreless one is the closest that gets me to there without looking oily. I do really like this one, and this one's in my project pan. And the last one I have, besides that Hourglass one that I'm trying out, is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. So this one I also am currently using, and I do really like this one, but I do think you need to apply this with a beauty sponge, otherwise it's going to end up looking cakey on your skin. So those are all of my concealers and liquid foundations that I have. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I do hope that you guys will subscribe and click that notification bell. It does really help. I look forward to sharing all of my thoughts and things on these products, so that will be in an upcoming video. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!